What up YouTube, welcome to the top 10 games of 2014. Now, excuse me here, you might be asking yourself, this is fucking bullshit. Why the hell are we starting off with Metal Gear Solid Ground Zero? It's not even a game. To me, this is a game, this is MGS. So this list, loads of bias. So if you're gonna, I'm gonna be biased a shit ton of my games I include in this list. So it's gonna have the core titles that I love, I'm passionate. I loved Ground Zero. Although it's a quick game, it's probably you can finish it under 10 minutes, I agree. But just the S-rank missions alone, just to see the S-rank mission, that one moment when you see this guy's face, boom! Hideo Kojima in the S-rank mission, your mind goes, what the fuck? And I can't wait for Phantom Pain. This was just a beautiful setup for the next game to come out, and I can't wait for it. That's why it deserves a spot. Number 9 on my list is a twofer. This is also Smash Bros. For the Wii U, and also Mario Kart 8 for the Wii U. The only reason that I couldn't make up my mind was the game just had equally the same amount of enjoyment I had playing the games. Nostalgia 101 straight away. Love Double Dash, love Melee on the GameCube, and for me this is just all that all over again. It's just like a blast from the past. I'm like, yes, come on, get here. And I had a great amount of fun playing these games, especially with my friends. And the only downside towards these games is that if you don't have too many friends there, playing just with one friend can get a bit boring as well. So you want to have a lot of friends together as well. That's what makes this game really enjoyable, and for that it deserves a spot on the list. Number 8 on my list is a weird one. It's an indie title, I think. It was on the PSN and I decided, why not? It looks like a cool game, let's try this game out. And surprisingly, it was one of the most enjoyable games I've played on the PS4 or next gen. I mean, it's not even an expensive game. It cost me less than £10. I bought the game and I've had hours of gameplay of this game. The cool thing is it utilizes the PS4 controller as well, and you use the PS4 controller like a gun, which is awesome. And I was like, wow, this game is awesome. And it reminds me of this pirate game, Dead Storm Pirates, which was part of the Time Crisis DLC thing. But it's all about this guy, Tony Luciano, and it's about him taking down other sort of. It's got some cool stuff in it, but try the game out. Highly recommend you go out and try this game, you play it, watch some gameplay. It's an awesome game, and it definitely deserves a spot on the list. Number 7 on my list, no doubt is Halo Master Chief Collection. Now, I've got an Xbox One, it sits there, it was collecting dust, and I was like, oh, it's such a shame. My Xbox, man, I bought this on launch, and it just hasn't delivered. My preference has been the PS4 for all my games, so instead of me getting it on Xbox One, I end up just getting the game on PS4, and Halo finally was an incentive for me to actually turn on my Xbox One, and it was beautiful. I mean, for the value you're getting 1, 2, 3, and 4. You're getting the whole Halo collection for the price of one game, and I was like, you know what? That's just like bargain basement right there, man. You need to get this game. So love this game, playing it, still playing it. I'm loving it, and I can't wait for number 5. Number 6 on my list is Assassin's Creed. Obviously, Assassin's Creed had to make my list. I'm an AC fanboy, always will be. Love Rogue, love the way it ties in with number 3 and number 4. So it's sort of a link between both of those games there, and the way that the game works is just perfect. And it's like, wow, I just love this game. It's so good. Love the ship battles. Love the actual the character himself's Irish. I love the way he had something different, because I like when they actually introduce new characters, and the character works really well. Love the world. It's got blends of both 3 and 4, so it takes the good games and merges them together, so it's a great mix. Love this, and the bad thing is it's only last gen. Anyway, great game. Number 5 on my list is Watch Dogs. Now you might disagree with Watch Dogs. I don't. I totally agree with Watch Dogs. Although Watch Dogs, they delayed it. They had the whole sort of delay fiasco. It came out late, and then people were just ranting about, oh, we saw these things on E3. It was so much better, and then what they delivered was so much less. The game was awesome. I played a shit ton of Watch Dogs. I put a lot of time into this game because it was so enjoyable. Love the game mechanics. Love the way the hacking works as well. It can get a bit repetitive. I understand why people that, but also the mini games are insanely good. I love that. I spent so much time playing that fucking alien extinction bullshit and the spider tank thing. My 24 hours was just wasted playing that. And thank you. This definitely deserves a spot on my list. Number 4 had to be Tomb Raider. I mean, I love Tomb Raider. Game of the year. This and another game This is one of the game of the year from last year, and they made it definitive edition. It came out early this year as well, and I played it all over again, and it was just like, yes, Tomb Raider, it's back. And I was like, I can't, you know what, it was my favorite. My face was so smiling, and I love lava. 60 frames per second, full 1080p, and also I got to play online as well, and the online aspect was really enjoyable. It was really fun. They stepped it up in everything, in terms of the graphics, the sound, the online gameplay. Everything about this game was so much better, and it was worthwhile the investment. And I was like, you know what, I'm glad they remastered this game, and it was just, thank you Crystal Dynamics. Number 3 on my list is Unity. I know you might disagree with Unity. Unity wasn't that bad. What they included was awesome. Character customization, how awesome is that? And although the co-op thing wasn't the best in the world, they could have done a lot more. I understand it hasn't been a great year for Ubisoft. It's been a bit of a downer, but the game itself is a great game. Great story. Love Arno as a character. Great character. Reminds me a lot of Ezio as well. And number 2 is my favorite Assassin's Creed. So, you know, and my favorite part of this game is the Eiffel Tower mission. Similar to a lot of the stuff you do in here, you know, you jump into time and you do a lot of this sort of, you know, you reconstruct the fragments, and I love this. There's loads of sort of playability to this as well, and I love the missions. It can be repetitive, but it's a great game. Definitely deserves a spot. Number 2 on my list is The Last of Us. This was Game of the Year 2013, and it deserves another spot for 2014 for me. Great game. Again, like Tomb Raider Remastered, you might disagree with me. I said, why the hell are you putting games from last year on your 2014 list? I have to. These are just amazing games. Graphically, Naughty Dog, what the hell are you doing? You blew my mind away with this game. Graphically, it looked amazing. Joel, Ellie, everything about the game was just like, wow, I can't wait. And I played it online. I never got a chance to play it on the PS3 online as well. So I finally got to play it online, and online it was awesome. Being a little sort of team, and it was great. I love this game, and it definitely deserves a spot. Number 1 on my list, as you know, was Destiny. Now, I've played a shit ton of Destiny, and if you checked out my channel, it is like a whole flipping month block period of me daily upload on Destiny like a motherfucker. And this game literally had me sucked in. It still got me sucked in, so I've actually put it down. It's like it was crack cocaine to me. So I put this down. But Destiny is a highly addictive, awesome game. Fucking Xur as well. This motherfucker made me come back every Friday to make sure and see what goodies this guy has. So this game, playability, loads of stuff to it as well. A lot of people sort of have less Destiny, but it's definitely worth the investment. Definitely worth going out and getting Destiny. This is my game of the year purely for the amount of time that I spent playing this game. Thank you, Destiny. And I hope you enjoyed that list. Hope you enjoyed my top 10. This has been your boy Ace. I know you might have disagreed with my top 10. There was a lot of games that I didn't include, like Dragon Age Inquisition, Shadow of Mordor, which were great games this year. There's so many that I could have considered, but my list, I had an in-depth sort of think about it, and I was like, you know, this has to be my list. I hope you enjoyed our top 10. Again, feel free to leave your like and your comments below the description, and see you next time. This has been your boy Ace. Peace out.